have a question.
All right, yeah, hit us with it.
Okay, so if you let's say that the $100 million nobody knows about, so it's not like anything that's published in the news, in the media, or whatever. So the
Mhm.
guys who said that they're gonna be hoeing, they're gonna get their butt munched, all that stuff. How are you gonna let people know that you now have this money so that they start wanting to be with you like that?
$40 at a time.
He said $40 a
$40 at a time, Carrie. They'll figure it out.
So $40 is gonna get you what you want
Where,
with who you want it from.
Yeah, if not, I can increase the budget. I got 100 million. Ain't nothing.
but
Are
how?
you discriminating on people, or is it just the act that you're looking for?
Probably a little both.
Oh, it's gonna cost you more than $40 then, bro.
I ain't gonna never go away from that founder, cuz I'm sorry. That founder. If you ever go to the ATM, next time you go to the ATM, Anton, I need you to take a look at that $40 button and see. You can see the paint coming out that bitch. It ain't just me. It ain't just me.
They don't have a $40 button on the ATM
I
machine.
guarantee you the paint coming out that motherfucker.
Harry,
The screen is not.
don't
They don't even have that on the line.
That boy say $40 to get you where you need to be. What is it? Pizza or
That's the hoeing rate.
I promise.
Because I'm just trying to understand. Like even the dude, he said he will be hoeing for a year. So how? Like is he just gonna go sleep with anybody more because he knows he has money, or he's thinking more people are gonna want to sleep with him, so he'll have options to be hoeing for a year, and then how would they know? You know what I'm saying?
All he has to do is buy a nice watch and a nice car, and he will get people.
And then he'll just go sit.
All
Okay,
he
so
has
he
to
would
do-
buy a watch and a car, and he would just go sit by the ATM machine with the
He don't have
$40
to-
button.
Because he's not looking for people. He's not looking for women of substance.
That's
So
what I'm saying.
he's just trying to. He's just trying to knock. He's just trying to knock something off. So it doesn't matter like what's up here. It's just you just got a nice body, nice physique. They're gonna walk up. They're gonna be half naked. It's not gonna matter. He's just trying to clap cheeks.
Y'all already know where to go to get the chicks. A lot of men just don't have enough money right now to actually go and get them.
If you got
that's not really what it is. That's not what it is. That's not what it is.
Harry, I told you not.
Yeah, I knew. I already saw that coming like a mile away. That's not what it is. That was a setup. That was a nice setup, though. But that's not what it is. It's just that.
Not dissing it.
Yeah, dudes is they're more so being. They're being modest about the way that they live and who they choose to sleep with. So so it's like you have to, in order to put out certain energy, you have to contain who you are. So sleeping around with a whole bunch of women, that takes a lot of energy. And it takes you away from making money. But once you got money,
oh, I see what you're saying. So you have the time to be.
You got time
to
bullshit. You got time to be bullshit. So it's like you can start finagling all type of ways that you probably wouldn't waste your energy on because you're trying to make money. But now you got it. You just like, hey,
I can just be out here. I don't got nothing to do. But
it ain't safe. It still ain't safe. It still ain't safe. But it's just, I knew the logic.
They looking for $40, I guess. 2K said. So, you look like you got $40 that you willing to part
Carry what you done started.
I don't know. Bob Brown, I don't think Bob Brown trying to pay no money. I think he just he gonna show up and they gonna be flocking to him.
That's what I was saying. Like, what do you but Kim said you get a car and you get a watch and then you just go.
You give them
arrive.
It's an illusion. It's an illusion.
What y'all forgetting? When you get so much money, they giving you the coochie for free. The $40 is just what you leaving on the dresser to make so you won't say she like you took it from her.
But 2K, so 2K, what would you do though to let the women know that you now have money?
Oh, birds like bread, man. Nice car, nice watch, nice outfit. The newest J's. Okay. Birds like bread. And so you put the bread on, the bird gonna flop.
They come.
You like
Alice.
Jeezy, 100 carat bracelet.
That's it. You don't even need the real shit. You could go get you a Temu bracelet. Like
Exactly.
if you got a nice car, everything else makes sense.
And he ain't spent a dime on her, just money for him. These are things that he invested in himself with.
Thanks.
And here they come.
Those are the main homeless men, though.
When she see like you never at work and shit, she gonna really get curious then. Like, what this nigga do to get money?
What you say, Molly? What about the homeless man?
Those are the main ones that be homeless, living in the storage units. Their cars be nice. That's all they got.
But the ones who don't know what to look for, that's what they're looking for.
I knew what you said so foolery. That's why I said, say it again.
They're looking for the possibility of the $40 that 2K
Oh
makes.
man.
Well, let me ask y'all a question. Is there a level of pretty that will keep a guy from looking? So, like, let's
What?
say, okay, let me explain it. So, let's say, for example, that it's a guy that just loves beautiful women, and let's say he gets a woman that's just like gorgeous, or she has a great personality, or she has all of the above. Will that stop a guy from looking? Like, will that stop a guy from being observant of other women?
Nothing stop
Absolutely not.
He didn't go blind at all.
Not
What
while
if
y'all have vision.
what if she's a 10?
Not
This
while y'all have eyes.
mythical 10, this unstoppable 10 somewhere. Will that stop him from
There's still other 10s.
The only thing that's better than like a good looking woman is like just curiosity of another one. So I say it all the time. The only thing better than loyal pussy is shit, just pussy I ain't never had before. I just want to see right quick.
And I think men have fetishes, so I don't think it would matter. Y'all would still find something from another woman to be enticed by.
Of course. I wish y'all had just gone accept us for us.
I mean, I also don't think that humans are meant necessarily to be monogamous. I mean, and nobody wants to eat, even if pepperoni pizza is your favorite pizza in the world, you're not trying to eat that every single day for the rest of your life.
I could 6 days a week.
But
On
you
the seventh day,
every single
I probably
day
would want
of your life. There is nothing that you like that much that you're trying to eat every single day for the rest of your
ice
life.
cream. I would do it.
Say it again.
Anton, do you think that it's
I
possible?
would definitely get a massage every day for the rest of my life.
I know niggas who old into their 90s, they still look at every woman who they ever see walk by, and they in 60-year plus marriage.
I mean, everybody has eyes. Women, we have eyes too. Everybody does.
When the men seem to get that old though, like if I'm in like a restaurant or something, the women already, like the older woman already sees me coming. So she just go ahead and act like she's eating. And then he just go.
Nah, he a rookie. You can't.
And then when I get all the way back, then I hear a pick up. So what you do today? I'm like, oh, there's a method to this. Okay.
Listen, Kimmy, I mean, Mika, you got to get more advanced the older you get. So, like, this what niggas do when they get older and more advanced. I see where you walking, and then I turn my head
that way first.
So when you meet there, I'm not looking at you. You just walking into my vision. Like
you're different than me.
Yeah, see, I'm not Anton. You rich. You can have a loose neck. I can't. My neck got to be.
I don't have a loose neck.
As the woman, I'm pointing it out. I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think.
You see her?
No.
Like,
I don't have a loose neck. I got a
stupid.
I don't know, man. I got a loose
neck.
Man, that's my problem.
That's how my mom was. That's how my mom was with my dad. Like we would go to football games and stuff like that, and we would, during halftime, the cheerleaders and everything are dancing. And my dad would have his binoculars, and I'm like, the only place your binoculars are landing.
Bro, when I be
wow.
But my mom is like, she's like, well, I don't care, whatever. Like,
when I be with my wife, man, my neck be so stiff.
Right.
My neck be stiff as hell when I be with my girl.
I don't.
I'm not that kind of.
I don't like to.
Bro, let's look.
I don't like to window shop though. That's the problem. It's like, can I touch it?
Can I touch it? Is
No.
crazy.
Well, and you're talking about like window shopping in the store, like trying it on, but putting it
No, I
back.
mean like
No, he talking about when he see the woman.
Yeah.
Can I touch it?
No.
Is it soft?
No, you
Just
can't touch
He
it. First of
listening.
all,
you
He
just
listening.
right.
Oh,
Look,
yeah,
don't
no.
touch and keep it moving.
Just keep it moving. Just look and just keep it
Right.
booking, bro.
So
You
now I
ain't
see
thinking about it 5
what,
minutes
what if
later.
I
Just
put my
You
hand
can't.
out?
You can't even look.
Not even
What if I put
not
my
even
hand
30
out
seconds.
and she take my hand though?
and she takes your hand.
why would you put your hand out?
Uh-oh.
I wanted to know if I could touch
Yeah, oh, he
it.
go to
You
HR.
don't need to.
Listen, yeah, cause nah, I'm with you. I'm with you,
I
Carrie.
said,
Listen, I ain't
you
touching nothing
don't
that
even
don't
need to
belong to
put your
me.
hand out. There you go, 2K.
I'm
That's
such a
people asking if I want variety or if I like girls. No, I don't like girls. And then as I'm talking about for men, I don't operate that way.
For
Like
100 million, do you like girls?
2K, really?
I'm saying no. I'm saying if your dude got,
that's a question for the back chat.
if
Right.
no, I'm not backchecking that shit. Listen, if your dude got 100 million and he like you say you a team player, Kim,
I am.
are you gonna play for the team?
What does that mean? I need a definition. Because
Okay,
You know what it means?
I'm not
You
touching,
asked him.
we trying to have
I'm
tryout.
not touching a
I'm about to
woman.
say he gonna give you the definition because 2K don't have
And so
no
I'm trying to
filter.
make sure I'm not touching a woman. 2K is like this. I don't eat condiments. It's a lot I ain't finna eat.
Oh,
That's all I'm saying.
okay, I get it. And see, now this one thing I don't like about women on women. Yeah, y'all don't respect the coochie the way men do.
It's not for me to respect.
Yeah, y'all be talking about,
I
oh,
don't
it
want
look nasty, slimy. Shut up and eat it.
I will not.
Like this shit birthed me. Please have more respect for this.
I respect it all day, and I respect
Wait,
it
what?
not.
Whoa. How the
Yeah.
fuck we get here?
No.
I don't know. I don't see no
No,
point.
she
in
said
looking.
she doesn't like condiments, not she doesn't use condoms.
I don't see no point in looking though. I just like I'm not about to just look. That's dumb. Like I don't
What?
see no point in looking. Like what's the point of looking? I just
That's
keep
a
it.
Anton, I don't see the point in touching.
Right.
No, I don't see
I
no
do.
point. What's the point of teasing
That
yourself?
point.
What's the point of looking and teasing yourself? I'll just keep it moving.
The thing is, we just observing at that point, but when you start touching, like that's when shit can get kind of out of hand.
How?
No, I'm just
Like,
saying, what's the point?
go
Fuck,
blind
okay,
and-
take the touching part off the table for now.
Okay.
What's the
Thank
point of
you.
looking? Like, what's the point of just what's that shit gonna do?
Okay. Okay.
Blind. You're not blind. It's human nature to like beautiful things. It's human nature to like lights. Like we look at things that we like.
Yeah.
If you hanging out in Miami, for example, right? But if somebody the first time going to Miami and they hanging out, they may be amazed at all of the different cars that goes by, right?
Yeah.
But if you live there and you're there long enough, it's just normal. So it's not something that you notice on a regular basis because that's just regular. You know what I'm saying? It's not something. If somebody lives somewhere, okay. When we go and visit places, a lot of times we're amazed at the architecture. We're tourists in that city. Sometimes we become tourists in our own city. When you live there long enough, it becomes normal to you. So you're not making a big deal out of it because it's something that you're used to, right?
There's gonna always be something that you're not used to, something you've never seen before. Like nobody had seen a Tesla truck till there was one.
Yeah. And you
Yeah,
don't.
but then when you get one and you start driving it long enough, then it just becomes normal.
And so you don't get bored until you start touching it. Like you can always be in awe just looking.
Dog, think about it, bro.
No, not if you drive it for a little bit, put it back.
It's
Drive for a little
touching.
bit, put it
Bro,
back.
this year I bought 5 cars because you get
But
one and
each
it's
one
like
you saw.
you said what?
Because you liked each one you saw.
And he touched each one he saw. That's what he fucked up.
No, my thing is that if I'm gonna go and look at it, or if somebody say, "Hey man, look, come check out this," it's like I'm not going over there unless I can buy the car, or I'm not gonna go and check it out I don't want to go to the auto show and just awe at the cars. Like I'm not a child. I'm gonna go to the auto show, and if I see something I like, I'm gonna want it. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. It's like I don't like to just observe. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see I want to see what it's like. I want to drive it. I'm talking about cars, and Carrie is shaking her head.
I call cat. I wish I
no.
had my hat, so I put on some hats.
Right.
I call cat. I call
No.
cat.
But see,
Anton is
Anton,
green.
Anton.
Anton is
See
green
what
right
y'all
now
don't know about
anyway.
Anton. Anton is metaphorical.
No, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of times, it's just the energy. It's something about women.
Anton, you never get tired of it until you drive it, bro.
I don't ever get tired of it at all. I just pick and choose which one you want to drive at that time.
See, and that's
About cars in particular. But my point is just that I don't want to talk about this no more.
see,
Yeah.
No, but here's the thing though. I guess it goes back to the original question. It's like because I see a lot of guys, for example, they be in the chat and they be like, "Oh fuck, look at Mika. I want her. I just want to take her out. Yeah." And then they be like, "Oh Molly, I'll just sell my left nut for Molly." And then they be like, "Oh Kimmy, I wish I could just taste your chocolate one time." And they'd be like, "Carrie, read the Bible to me. I would just fall
Anton,
over."
I ain't never heard anybody say these things.
No, they do all of this shit in the chat.
Where you getting this
No,
from?
this is where I'm getting it from. They do all of this shit. Oh my god, girl, don't get in Anton Cybertruck, Mika. They do all of this shit, right? But then I'll be wondering to myself, like, okay, if you got them, would you change because you got them? Or would you just be like, you would see the next beautiful girl and be like, oh my God, I gotta taste that Hershey's chocolate too. Like, would it be different because you got the thing that you were lusting after or you really wanted and you thought that they're just so beautiful, and then would you change? That's what I'm asking.
Anton,
it's about changing. It's about knowing, experiencing something and saying, okay, I've experienced this. Now I would like to experience
I want some experience more.
But I've seen both, right? I've seen like I had a friend, some girl that he wanted, like he don't see nothing else but that girl. And it's been years. Like he wanted that girl.
Good for him.
I think
that's beautiful.
And then I've seen the opposite though. So I guess it just
help Mika. Like this.
Huh?
He probably just expressed to you that he don't want to see another girl, but you can't. Once you in love, your vision don't get nearsighted. Like you still see other women.
Yeah,
like,
but you know the difference between
when they in relationship.
But you know the difference between that and just like you can see attractive people, but you really don't see nobody else. Like,
yeah, I think that's mostly women though. Like when we're in a relationship and we're treated well, we literally don't see other men. I don't think that men work like that.
Yeah, we all different.
Yeah, because I still see. Listen, when I'm looking at her, I'm looking at her in the sense of, dang, she beautiful, but I wouldn't trade my girl for her. That's how we.
So then you just add her to the team.
No, we can't have teams. Not everybody can have a roster.
Okay. So Anton brought up a good point. When would you trade your girl?
No, never.
Listen, I've seen that too.
Dudes really only lose women to free agency, like her contract up, or she demanding a trade. Like we'll never swap another girl in for another girl.
I kind of agree with that. I think that if, let's say he liked somebody and his wife flipped out and left him, at that point he would move on. But I don't think that men by and large are just like, "Ooh, I see something else, I'm going to leave." They might cheat and then their girl trips out and she's like, "I'm done." And so then
I don't believe in that either. I don't believe in cheating.
Well, what about like, okay, I'm just going to use them because we all know who they are. What about somebody like Swiss Beats and Kevin Hart? Both of them left their marriages. They literally left for somebody else.
But we don't know what happened before they left. Did the woman find out about what was going on? She started losing it, and then they were like, okay, I'm out. Like, not even I'm out, but I got put out kind of thing. I don't think that they would just leave because they saw somebody else.
No disrespect to Molly, but the only people I have ever seen do that is white men. White men will leave another woman for another woman.
Swiss Beats did it.
No.
Yeah, he left his chick for Mashonda for Alicia Keys.
He did?
Was he already with Alicia Keys? Did the wife find out about the messing with her? Like, we don't know what happened.
It was infidelity. Alicia Keys was a side chick.
Yeah, but
wasn't happy.
girl was calling her a homewrecker and all type of shit.
Yeah,
Right.
and
there, and
he said he
and the wife
and when they were on Love and Hip Hop, they did that.
woke up and walked out. That's not what men do.
Oh, he definitely left though, because that house, she couldn't afford that. It was on Love and Hip Hop, and it was just like it was mold everywhere. Like she was like, I couldn't afford a house. He literally just was like, I'm out.
Because he was probably tired of her tripping about it, and he was like, okay.
I could believe that he was tired of her, but what I'm saying is 2K said there's never a time where you swap out ever.
Yeah, he
definitely. I just don't think that most men are willing to say, oh, well, that one over there looks better than what I got. I'm leaving just on GP. I don't think that they do that.
Yeah,
I think that they get caught cheating.
I would say that most men is like that also.
I think a lot of guys do that.
So how would you get to what Swiss Beats did, and how would you get to what Kevin Hart did? Like, how would you get?
I think that they cheat, so they will have sex with another woman. I don't think that they're walking out of these relationships. I think that they're getting put out of these relationships.
No, Mashonda did not leave, and neither did Kevin Hart's wife.
Some of these guys is upgrading. Because they had a different point in their life.
I don't think that that's the majority of guys. I think that the majority of the guys is chilling.
Well, I think a lot of guys would do it if they changed up their lifestyle. I think guys would do it.
I don't think dudes.
I don't think a lot of guys are true to who they really are.
Dudes don't.
I don't think they're being themselves. I don't think they're being themselves in relationships. A lot of guys are settling. They're settling for the woman that they're with. They're with this woman because she's in close proximity. She didn't bother him. He didn't took her on 50 days. He invested all this. He got all this sweat equity in this woman. So he's just like, all right, well, let's just be together then. Fuck it.
Yeah,
so he settled. But if he had the opportunity, to upgrade that woman, he would kick her to the curb and he would get something who he feels like is better.